Hello and welcome back to the Minoxidil journey, and I think this is week 24, and a lot of you people have been asking for an update video, so I decided to do one. So first off, before I get started, let me say that I started a new job and I've just not had the time to put Minoxidil on twice a day, so I've been putting it on about once a day. Sometimes I haven't even been putting it on, so I've actually lost hair. It's kind of why I haven't been doing any update videos, because, well, you all want to see the epic growth, and I've kind of lost some of it, so I'm going to try and get back onto Minoxidil at 2 times a day and try and regain the hairs that I lost, and get the thickness up on a lot of the hairs that have thinned down again. So what I will say is I've got a lot of terminal hairs now. Like, I think I forgot to put on Minoxidil for like 3 days in a row, and I had and like a couple of days before that and a couple of days after that it was only 1 time a day, and I've done that quite a few times, and what I've noticed is a lot of the hairs have stayed the same. So I'm thinking they're now terminal, and for my sideburns and stuff, they're definitely terminal. No way they're not. So we got that to stay. Anyway, let's get into the video, and I'll show you exactly my update. So at week 0, we had on our left side, we had this, which was nothing. Alright, and one more thing, by the way, before I get started. Well, I did start a new job and I have been putting Minoxidil on less. Another motivation for me to put on Minoxidil less often was because my acne was flaring up when putting it on 2 times a day, so I have cut back as well. It was another reason why I cut back to 1 time a day. And my acne has improved, you'll see in the pictures from week 24. Still kind of annoying, but who knows. Anyway, here we go. Week 0, this is what we had. At week 4, we had this, the beginnings of the hair. Then at week 8, we got that. You know, I love looking at these photos, you know that, I really do. So yeah, here we go. And then at week 12, we had this. And, oh my goodness, if I could go back to this, I would happily do it. The only problem was my acne was flaring up really badly. As you can see, at week 0, I had pretty much nothing. Like, it was little marks that were kind of going away. Then, week 4, they were starting to come. Then it's at week 8 that it just becomes really, really bad, and at week 12 it's really bad still. So that is a problem that I've had. But you will see in the next video, or the next picture, that the hair is not as dense and there's a few missing, but the acne has went down, which is my main goal, before we're starting back up with Minoxidil. There you go, you see. It's... I will also say the lighting is not helping, right? So in this picture, the flash is it's not really there, but if you look at this one, the flash is like right there, so it's a different, you know. So the hair is looking a little bit thinner, but it's definitely still there's definitely a lot of missing hairs. As you can see, there's a lot of hairs that used to be in here that have now went away. As you can see, there's, you know, but the acne went down, as you can see. There we go, and there we go. So that was my main goal, just get rid of the acne, and then I can continue Minoxidil again. This little bit here has gotten a little bit thicker. As you can see, it's kind of thin here, but it's actually starting to pick up and get a little bit thicker here. So the connection is happening. Even though I've lost a lot of hair, I've gained a lot of terminal hairs, which is arguably better. and then if I come off Minoxidil, these are all going to stay because these are all terminal now. There's a few hairs in here that are still like, this little area here is still growing, but the rest of them like around here and all that is all terminal now. But anyway, at week 0 on the front I had absolutely nothing, as you can tell. And at week 4 we had this. And at week 8 we had this, which is pretty good. But then it kind of died down a little bit. So as you can see, I didn't shave at all up here on week 8. And then when I shaved, while it was thicker, the hairs were shorter, so it looked a lot thinner. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see if they're like shorter or longer. They look about the same length. Yeah, they're definitely less dense. It's kind of annoying, but and now on week 24 we have this. So big improvement, big improvement. The one place where I actually got the improvement, it happened. As you can see, the acne has went down a lot. You had acne up here, you had a little bit there, had it pretty much all over. You had it there. But now you've got nowhere. I mean, you've got a little bit there, but they're not really spots. They're just going away, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, the hairs, they're really sparse and like they're all kind of apart. And as you look in the next one, it's the hairs are a lot longer, they're a lot darker, and they go all the way down. And it's got a nice little a line now. I've actually got a nice little line that's visible from far away, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, these have got a little bit darker. They're still really kind of blonde though, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay, under the neck. Here we go. So in week 0 we had this, which is nothing. And then on week 4 we had this. On week 8. Such a big jump, holy. And then on week 12 we shaved and we went down. And then on week 24, there we go. Okay, so you may not see a big difference here, but let me tell you, there's a massive difference. And you may not see it right now, but there's a big difference. And it is really good. Up here at the very top. At the very top, you see this. The hair kind of stops here, and then you've got more hairs up here, but they're really sparse and they're far apart, and they're not very good. And they're not visible from far away. These were, but these up here were not. So my beard ended up ending here, and then I had nothing at the front. And now, on week 24, wham! Look at this. You see the hair went all the way up now, and you can actually see them coming off the chin up here. I don't know if you can really see them, but they're coming off the chin here. Whereas in here, they just ended. And it's not that they're any longer, they are slightly longer, but it's crawled up. The goatee area or whatever, the bottom of the chin has managed to grow up the way. So it's starting to connect, and it's, you know, really good. So we have had improvements over the last 12 weeks. But because of the Minoxidil and I've had to cut back and everything in the new job, we have lost a lot of hair, but we have gained terminal hairs in places that we want them. So, oh well. And then finally, on the right side of my face, week 0, week 4, week 8, week 12, and week 24. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this side actually looks about the same as the last time. So there's definitely, like, this is what I'm talking about. There's definitely I'm telling you, on that very first image, the one on the left side, I'm telling you, it's the lighting. Or I want to believe it's the lighting anyway. So again, we had to cut back because of acne. As you can see, it's starting to recover. Still a little bit here and there, but starting to recover. Down here, okay, so here's the connection that we had. So there's a moustache here, and it went down like that, and it connected, but very thinly. Now if we zoom in, connection here. Sorry about the dry skin and all that, but connection here, and I believe these hairs have became terminal now, so we're getting somewhere. But again, because I went off Minoxidil for a couple of days and stopped taking it twice a day, a lot of the hairs that were still growing in this area here became really patchy, and not patchy, but the hairs became really thin again. And nope, that was a random cigarette packet. But you can see the hairs is like a line here. Yeah, you see the line here where it's kind of thinner, and then on here it's went like that. So because of my new job, I'm thinking, I know for a fact I don't really have the time to put on Minoxidil twice a day, so I'm thinking of buying a foam that I can put on in the morning before going to work, and then when I get back I can put on the liquid Minoxidil, and I should do it like that. But as you can see, the progress has not been incredible. The sideburns are a lot darker though. Just want to point out, look at the sideburns. Here we go, yeah? There we go. A lot darker sideburns. So the hairs that we end up getting were they got thicker and they stayed terminal, and it was great. As you can see, my sideburns are incredible. Absolutely incredible. If I grew out the beard for a month, I could maybe show you the results, but I don't really want to. I like rocking the sideburns and, you know, a stubble. But anyway, there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit longer of a video, but I thought I'd explain my situation on why I haven't uploaded a video in 3 months. Mainly because of work, but also because the gains have not been great. Cut back to get rid of the acne, and it's starting to work. It is starting to work, so maybe I'll continue with 1 time a day for another month. Get rid of the acne completely, hopefully, and then get back on to twice a day. But yeah, this is what I'm really happy about though. This is really thin up here, and then really thick all the way up. So definitely some good improvements, definitely. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, then you can leave a thumbs down, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I'll try and upload again in 4 weeks, but no guarantees. No guarantees. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all later. Bye.